In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to escalate privileges from IIS AppPool DefaultAppPool to anti-authority system without using any potato exploit. And we have one assumption here that the machine which we have compromised is actually not a standalone machine and it's actually part of Windows Active Directory network. Plus, we have ADCS service running in that environment, and we will be actually abusing ADCS service web enrollment endpoint through NTLM relay technique to achieve a certificate of machine account where our vulnerable web application is hosted. And now, before proceeding, I just want to clarify a few facts why actually it is possible. So, according to Microsoft documentation, if there is a web application running on a Windows server and configured with IIS anti-authority network service account or IIS AppPool DefaultAppPool identities. So in that case, if we are going to trigger network level request using web application, so in that case, privileges of machine account will be used instead of those virtual accounts. So here you can see worker process running as network service access the network as the machine account in case of network service account, and same thing is with the AppPool identity. So here you can see that use the machine account to access the network resource. Means if we are going to upload an ASPX code here on web application which we have compromised through any trick, and we have IIS AppPool DefaultAppPool privileges, we can actually upload an ASPX code which trigger SMB request to our certify NTLM v2 relay listener. We actually capture NTLM v2 hash and relay it to ADCS web enrollment endpoint. Now, once request from this web application server will be triggered to our certify NTLM v2 relay listener. So in that case, hash NTLM v2 hash of the machine account will be captured, and we will relay this machine account NTLM v2 hash to ADCS web enrollment endpoint. By default, there is no NTLM relay protection on ADCS web enrollment endpoint, so there is a good chance we can actually relay to ADCS web enrollment endpoint, and we can actually specify machine account template to request a certificate for this web server machine account. And once we get the machine account certificate here, we can use that machine account PFX certificate to perform authentication against Kerberos service, and we can actually request a TGT for machine account, and later we can use S4U to self technique to achieve local administrator access on this web application server. Okay, so let's see the stuff in action. So right now, this is the ASPX code which is going to trigger SMB request without executing any OS command. And I just want to demonstrate that our web application is running with IIS AppPool DefaultAppPool and it's not running with the privilege of anti-authority system. Now, this is the interface which is going to trigger SMB request to our this certify listener. So it's been triggered, and now trigger SMB request to our certify listener. And here is the deal. You can see that when NTLM v2 hash was captured and relayed to ADCS server, so it's like requesting certificate for this web server dollar means machine account. Now you can see it that we actually captured hash, and that captured hash was of machine account, and then we relayed it to ADCS, and then we got a PFX in response successfully, and then we will be actually copying this issued certificate to our attacker Windows machine, because we have to use Rubeus to request a TGT, so that's why I'm copying this one. Now paste it to attacker Windows box where we have Rubeus binary. So right now we don't have access to the server where we have compromised web application running on. Now we are going to use Rubeus and issued certificate to request a TGT for machine account. Let's execute this command, and then we will actually get a TGT for machine account. There we go. We got the TGT successfully. Let's copy this TGT, and we will actually proceed for S4U2 self technique to get TGS, SIFS TGS for local administrator user. So actually, thanks to Dominic sir for this trick. He actually introduced me to this trick, that we can actually use machine account TGT to request TGS for local administrator for specific service. So in this case, we are actually requesting TGS for SIFS service, that is SMB, and there we go. You can see we got a TGS for administrator user, and it's for that particular user where our web application is running on. Now first we just want to make sure we don't have any Kerberos ticket injected on our machine, and we are not having access to C drive of that machine as well. Now copy this SIFS TGS and inject it in our machine using pass the ticket trick. So there we go. Now check the injected ticket. Yes, we have, and here you can see that we have SIFS TGS, so we can access the C drive of the machine. There we go. Once we have we have access to C drive of the target machine, and we have SIFS TGS. We can actually perform operation through SMB, and we can actually perform secret dump or PS exec or whatever you want, and then we can actually compromise the machine. Thank you.